Hey there. So, I do these in the mornings, and it looks like I'm sitting here by myself, just me and my desk, my bookshelf behind me, and then you hear a noise like that little scratching. And that's not me being alone. I've got Ricky with me. Ricky gets up in the morning and he sits alongside me as I do these. And every now and then you hear that scratching of his little nails on the floor. But so we get to do these together, Ricky and I. And today we're going to contemplate contemplation. So I was going to start this off by saying contemplation, contemplation, contemplation. How many times have I heard that? And then I would tell you 3 times. But we're not going to do that today, even though I just did. Do you contemplate? Do you really contemplate deliberately? I mean, we all get things in our head that we can't get out of there. We keep running through them. But is that really any level of contemplation? Contemplation is when you take a thought and you massage it, you twist it, and you work with it, and you see how it fits. Very often, if you allow thoughts to come into your head and you have to slow down for that, you'll get something that you need to chew on for a while. How is this going to work? How do I help this person? How do I manifest that in my own life? How can I be congruent with the things I want when my schedule is this? These are my priorities, but I'm stuck doing these tasks. We talked about priorities yesterday. But contemplation requires a focus, and not a passive focus, but an active focus, where we take a thought and we allow it to mesh with other thoughts and allow new thoughts to come in. And in order to do that, we need some quiet time. We need to take the time to really, really understand what the concept is, what the impact is, and just how we're going to make use of this information within this contemplative moment. So I like to think about where and when and why I need to contemplate this. And for some people, morning is a nice quiet time. For me, morning's a little bit crowded with things I have to do, and it is a quiet time, but it's crowded with tasks that I need to get the day going. Things that help me put the day into focus and move. So morning's not such a good quiet time. The day is busy, and then evening, I'm tired. and so I get up early and I go to bed early, and there seems to be this moment when something's on my mind and I go to sleep. I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Usually the clock will say 3. Somewhere in that 3 o'clock hour, 3, 3:15, 3:30. And it's almost as though my mind is trained that if I get up, I've got to handle this thought. And I kind of wonder, I don't feel like I'm waking myself up. Where's this thought coming from? But that tends to be my when. And you'll find your own when. It may be morning for you, maybe evening, maybe a nice quiet lunch walk or something. If you run, if you work out, you may find that gives you that moment to, although your body's moving, it creates that energy with the breathing and everything else that all of a sudden you get in tune and you can find that great contemplative moment. And then there's the where. Again, if you're working out, it's wherever you happen to be working out. For me, when I get up in the middle of the night, I wander out of bed and I go into the next room, and there's a comfy chair that I sit in. And it's not comfortable enough that I'm going to fall back asleep. And it's not uncomfortable that I'm going to be shifting. I just kind of settle in. And that's my moment to take 5 or 10 minutes. And for me, that's what it takes. You could contemplate for hours and chew on something. But for me, 5, 10, maybe a little longer if it's a tougher thing. And so, I've got my where. I've got my when. But then I need my why. And my why is what's driving me. Why is this thought coming into my head? And that comes to me in that first moment in contemplation. When I'm contemplating something, I start by asking myself, why am I thinking about this right now? Contemplating is a powerful tool, and it really helps you make deliberate decisions. Your actions can be based on your contemplation. the big changes in your life, the big things that you do are all enhanced by contemplation. So I hope this helps. Have a great, great, great day.